everyone, it's Courageous, and I am here with another pick a card reading. So the holiday season is upon us. So what can you expect this holiday season? The cards will let you know. I will show you the 3 piles that I have for you today so that you can choose the one that resonates with you the most. And I will also, let me just share this now. I'm having a sale for the holiday season. So until the end of the year, if you book by December 31st, I will leave all of the links to my website to where you can book, but all readings will be 50% off. So that is 50% off of the reading of your choice. So I have different tiers of reading, so you can always go and look that up and book a personalized reading if you want more information, more specific to you, based off of what you get from this reading. So without further ado, let me show you the piles. All right, so for pile 1, we have the quartz. For pile number 2, we have the shungite. And for pile number 3, we have the pyrite. So feel free to pause the video if you need more time and just see which one calls out to you, either by the stone or by the number 1, 2, 3. All right, group 1. So you chose the quartz pile. So the quartz is for anytime you find yourself believing the limitations your mind puts in front of you. So call on the quartz to help you see through the illusions, clear the mind of self-doubt, surrender to the will of the universe, and start manifesting the impossible. The message for you is enhance your vision. So what can you expect this holiday season, group 1? Well, right off the bat, we have the Empress card. So the Empress card is you're in search of nurturing. You want to be nurtured this holiday season. You could be a mother, you could be, dealing with your own mother, or a maternal figure who, you're seeking this nurture. And unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, but you're seeking this nurture from somebody who's not able to give it to you at the moment. We have the King of Pentacles right next to it, and the cards are facing each other. So the way they show up on my spread is like this. So you're seeking this nurture from this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, yeah, is facing you, but they're also counting their coins. So what this tells me is that you are seeking nurture from someone who is not able to give you the emotional nurture that you're seeking. Why? Because this person, this King of Coins, is on top of their bag, right? They're making sure, and it's not necessarily that, they're all about their money, all for themselves. No, but they're trying to provide financial support. They're trying to provide material support for you. So they're unable to nurture you emotionally because this is what they're focused on. It's the end of the year. Everyone wants to make sure their accounts are in order. They're balancing their checkbooks and whatnot, right? Preparing because taxes are right around the corner. So this person is also, it's trying to nurture you in a way that you're not receptive to, right? It's like 2 different love languages, right? So this is you're looking for, either physical time or words of affirmation, right? They're more of the acts of service or gift giving love language. And so that's where it clashes this holiday season. But it's not that they're unwilling. It's just their idea of showing love or nurturing is different than the one that you're seeking, right? And again, this could be a parent, this could be a partner, right? But this is what you're looking for this holiday season. And you're also looking for, we have the Four of Swords in reverse here. So you were looking to rest. You were looking to rest this holiday season, weren't we all? But no, boo, you do not have time for rest. I'm sorry to break it to you. You have a lot, you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot of, and who doesn't, right? We have all of this mental energy that we need to kind of relax and kind of unwind, but not for you, boo. Why? Because you are most likely starting a new job this holiday season. We have the Ace of Coins here. So we have a new job. You have money coming in, right? So that's good, right? That's the plus side. But you do have a new job that you're probably going to be starting, or at least a new responsibility at work, something that is bringing in more money, maybe a new project. But this is this is why you're not going to find that rest that you want this holiday season. We have also the Five of Swords in reverse. So we have the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords. So there's a lot of restless energy here. But this is positive for me. You know, at least you're going to do some healing, some emotional healing. So you're going to find ways, and it's probably, listen, I get really stressed out when I'm running low on funds, right? So that Four of Swords, that restless energy, right, is probably because you broke. You don't have any money, and then it's like the holiday season. You want to come, you know, spend more money on gifts and all of that stuff. That agitates me too. Where's the money coming from? My Ace of Coins that I dropped. Let me go get it. So this new job, this new financial opportunity, this money coming in is definitely going to ease some of that anxiety, and it's going to kind of put into perspective what you have, right? This is from the Tower of the Divine, but traditionally the Five of Cups is someone looking at two cups that are fallen, whereas there's three. Well, it depends on the depiction, but there's some cups that are fallen over and some cups that are still upright, and they're focusing on one over the other. But this is telling me that you're going to start putting things into perspective, and you're going to start appreciating things more, and there's going to be that attitude of gratitude this holiday season, and it's because you're going to start calming that restless mental energy that if this will, there you go, that restless mental energy that this Four of Swords is telling me about, right? And it's because of this new opportunity or this money coming in, this new job, right? And I always feel better when my husband gives me some money, or when I have some money coming in. So you'll feel better too, boo. Then we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So the Ten of Wands in reverse is telling me that this job that you're coming into, you're probably going to be in a supervisor position. It could be not necessarily a supervisor position, but maybe you'll have people under you. I only say this because it's like you're not carrying. If this were upright, it'd be like you're working too hard, right? So you're going to have the people underneath you doing a lot of the work. So it could be and this could be necessarily, not a new job, but it could be a promotion. And with a new promotion comes people under you for you to delegate to. And that could be, part of the reason why you're not going to get any rest, because you have to learn new tasks. You have to, get all of your new, and what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say underlings. Subordinates. There you go. Your subordinates, to get to know you, your managerial style and whatnot, right? So you're going to work smarter. You're not going to carry so much of the load. So that could be at work. At home, it could be, again, that your King of Pentacles is coming in for the win, right? To alleviate some of the financial burden, right? You're coming to share this load of doing all of the work at home. Either way, your load is lightening, right? You're not doing all of the heavy work yourself. So go you, group one. Then we have the Knight of Wands. So this Knight of Wands is in pursuit of something. I love the Knight of Wands, and I also kind of like worry about the Knight of Wands because they can be a little impulsive, right? They're fire, so it's all of this kind of like race without thinking, right? That's why I like the Knight of Swords, because at least they're more analytical and they think, even though sometimes they think they're right. I'm rambling, but so this Knight of Wands is charging ahead, right? So it could be this holiday season, you're charging forth, right? This we do have the another wand here. You're charging forth into your new responsibilities, and you're passionate about this job. So this is not I don't want to say it's a job. I want to say it's a career, right? Because, or at least it's something that you're passionate about, and you're moving towards that this holiday season. And finally, we have the Six of Swords. We have the 4, 5, and the 6 of Swords, and they're all in different decks. So we have and they're all reversed. So we have the 4 of Swords in reverse. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse, and we have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Wow. So this is telling me that the 5 of Swords was telling me something good. The 6 of Swords is telling me you're kind of hesitant about moving forward with something. So it could be that you're hesitating on moving on from a state of mind, right? Because we have the swords, and that brings me back to these original 2 people, right? So we have the Empress and we have the King of Pentacles, right? And the way I see it is you're trying to force the King of Pentacles into doing things your way, which is love you your way. And that's it's not gonna work, right? If anyone knows an earth sign, they're stubborn as hell. They're super stubborn, and this is telling me that you're being stubborn about moving forward with this new, with this, not necessarily new, but with this path that you're on, right? If this were upright, you'd be moving on, right? Okay, new topic, but you're stuck in your ways, and you're stuck in your ways, but you don't expect other people to be stuck in their ways. And again, this holiday season, it could be, because we have the Empress here, it could be issues with your mom. It could be issues with your, someone who provides for you financially, that you're butting heads with. And I don't mean like they support you completely, they could, but it could be that you're a dual household provider. You have 2 heads of households, but you're kind of butting heads this holiday season because you want things your way, and that's it. And you really should be embodying the Empress, right? Empress is feminine energy. They're a little bit more flexible. They're more receptive. Yes, you want to receive, but at what cost? By demanding things your way, that's stepping more into the masculine, which would be the Emperor, right? The more authoritative way, and you want to be kind of softer in your approach. And finally, your 2 oracle cards. We have Inner Peace, and I love that there's these two fish. What are those? Koi. These 2 koi fish here, because again, this brings me back to this couple here, right? May not be a couple, maybe family, but inner peace, right, comes with accepting what is, accepting just how you don't want to change your ways. You got to accept that they don't want to change. So where can we find that middle ground, right? Accept where, that, okay, they may not be giving me all of the emotional support, but it's because they're busy giving me this, right? So this financial or paying the bills or being on top of that, or kind of like stuck on this financial track right now. So you definitely want to work on this inner, this inner healing, inner kind of, not necessarily healing, but inner mindset tweaks. There we go. And then finally we have illumination. So this holiday season, you're going to see that. And it could be that this person has been this way this whole time, but it's like, because you need something right now. Now is when you're realizing, like, oh, they're not giving it to me. And it could be like they were most likely that way the whole time. So this illumination is telling me you need to kind of be aware, accept, right? Like I feel like everyone who's in a relationship should take a love language quiz, like with their couple. They have the ones for like couples. My husband doesn't even speak English, and I still did it with him. Like, I know his love language, I know my love language. I'm still trying to bridge the gap, because I definitely like, and I can see like where I kind of get stubborn, like, you have to give me this and that. But it's like, but I'm giving you this. Can I at least get credit for the what I am giving you? And that's what I'm getting that you should be doing this holiday season. And I definitely congratulate you on your new job or your promotion, your new responsibilities. That will keep you from resting, but that will be rewarding, and that will be a passion for you, and it will lighten your load. So that is your reading, group 1. Let me know in the comments if it resonates. Leave me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace. Okay, group 2. So you chose the Shungite. This stone is for anybody looking to get honest with themselves. When to use it: when it's time to reclaim your energy from wherever it's been and whoever it's been with. Get real with your truth. All right, and I definitely see that in your cards already, group 2. So we have the first card. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and this knight is thoughtful. They're thinking, right? They're uncertain of where to go. They're not as confident in themselves. I love the Knight of Swords because they come what may. They're always they go with what they think. They're on the trail. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm going there, right? This knight is not confident in themselves. They're unsure where to go. They're kind of taking a step back, like doubting themselves in terms of their decisions. And right next to it, we have the 5 of Cups. So understandably, this knight is unsure of the decisions because they're kind of feeling upset. We see this person is like drinking their sorrows. So this knight is kind of blaming themselves or kind of like feeling victimized. They're either playing the victim, right? Oh, why did this happen to me? Why? Right? So this has left them with some self-doubt, this has left you with some self-doubt, which is why, get real with your truth, right? So it's like, it's telling you to get honest with yourself and kind of see what decisions you made that led to this disappointment, to this, luckily it's a 5 of Cups, so it's not the end, right? This is just right at the beginning, right in the middle of this suit. So it's not this ultimate heartbreak. It is heartbreaking, it is disappointing, right? But you need to take stock of what role you played in that. But the beauty of it is, like, I see this beautiful progression in your cards, and we have this Queen of Cups coming, right? It's facing these, this heartbreak and this thing. So I feel like this holiday season, you're really going to come into contact with the Queen of Cups. And just because I say queen doesn't mean it's a male, female, or anything. It's just the energy. This is a nurturer, and there's nothing more nurturing than the Queen of Cups. It's the water of water, right? So this person is really going to kind of help you come into contact, not come into contact, but they're really going to help you connect with your emotions. We have 2 cups, right? So the Queen of Cups is facing this person, this 5 of Cups energy, this victim, right? But it's kind of like, and we have air and water all kind of beating themselves up. You're beating yourself up. And this Queen of Cups is going to kind of come in and be like, no, don't treat yourself this way, which you really shouldn't, right? We all make mistakes. We all do things. And we have to move on, right? So this is something of an emotional nature. Could be something you said, right? The swords are words. The cups are water. So it could be you hurt somebody with your words, and you're feeling guilty about it, and that's understandable. But this Queen of Cups is telling, don't be so hard on yourself. Ooh, don't be so hard on yourself, right? We have the High Priestess right next to the Queen of Cups, right? So this, this is some thoughtful, she's thinking, right? But the High Priestess is also like telling you to kind of like go within your spiritual self. Like the way I see it is, go with your the words they don't come out today, but it's just like it's go in inner reflection, right? This is an inner journey, right? Yes, there's an outer person kind of helping you, right, and nurturing you through this, right? But at the same time, it's kind of like go within to resolve without, right? And it could be that it's like, okay, why did you do, like, kind of like, why did you do this? Why did you say these things? Why did you, like, it could be in terms of that. It could be that, you discovered a secret and they, you said some harsh words because of the secret. Could be you were the one keeping the secrets, right? But I think the other person was keeping a secret from you, and I don't know who this person is. I'm not saying it's like an emotional, I'm not saying like it's a romantic relationship. It could, the holiday season, our families are coming together, right? So for all we know, it could have been a family member, right? That you hurt with your words, or that it could be a family member who is coming to help you kind of work through this. But I'm getting that person, you feel, at first you felt validated in your approach to dealing with this person, right? And this person is, I have the King of Wands in reverse here. So this person could have been this kind of like egotistical, like when I think of King of Wands, I always just go to like the negative aspects of a Leo, right? Narcissistic, everything. Like all eyes on me. I just think of that. And that is what I'm getting from the King of Wands in reverse here. So that person is the person, this is the person you said your these words to, these hurtful things. You hurt that person. And we have the Judgment card right here in reverse. So you're feeling guilty about this. You're feeling guilty. Like you're feeling like when that hammer comes down, it's going to come down hard because I'm guilty, right? And I really see this holiday season as this Queen of Cups kind of guiding you through it. And it's just like, they're telling you, yes, you did what you did. Yes, I'm not saying it was warranted. Like, I don't think we should hurt each other. But not everything is black and white. So this is what the Queen of Cups is telling you. You need to move on from that. Stop feeling so guilty. Stop beating yourself up. Stop thinking. And it could be, so these are the two things I'm getting. So you said something hurtful or did something hurtful to somebody and you're feeling guilty about it. Or this person, this King of Wands, kept some secrets from you, and you really had a lot of trust in this person, and now you're doubting your own judgment because of the way this person betrayed you, right? Or the secret. And I'm not seeing, it's like, I feel like you're kind of making it more than it is, because I'm not seeing like it's a grand betrayal. Granted, that's relative because you might think so, but I'm not seeing it as it being this grand betrayal or this grand like secret or lie, but that's how you're feeling. So you're feeling victimized by this person, but you also did something in response and reaction, and that's what has you feeling guilty, right? So this holiday season, that's going to come to like a head, right? But this Queen of Cups is here to nurture you. And the beauty of it is that it's, this Queen of Cups is reversing that Five of Cups, right? This Five of Cups is healing. So it could be that I'm just noticing my bookshelf. This looks like a fox's eyes. That's weird. I'm going to look into fox energy, or maybe a raccoon, more raccoon. But yeah, so this Queen of Cups this holiday season is leading, it's bringing you towards this healing, right? Because again, I'm not seeing where it's something that is beyond the point of no return. It's just like, okay, hurtful words were said, or it could be hurtful words are going to be said this holiday season. We know the holidays, right? But there's definitely out of that is going to bring some healing. You're going to feel guilty. You're going to alleviate some of that guilt. So that's at least the bright side of that. Then we have the Page of Wands, and this is going to bring the beauty of this interaction with this person, right? And I'm getting it's the King of Swords. I mean, the King of Wands, and you're the Knight of Wands, both in reverse, so both in their negative aspects, right? The beauty of it is that it will bring some healing, and it will bring some, at least, it will open the lines of communication, right? Where you can, and that's what I'm getting from like the page. The pages can be messengers, right? So it'll open the lines of communication so that you can regain some of that that passion, right? So it could be a romantic relationship. We do have a lot of cups. We have 2 cups. No, we have 3 cups, and we have 2 wands. So this could be a romantic relationship. So, or at least one that's very passionate, right? Run by big personalities, right? So this will open the lines of communication again between you, and it will bring healing this holiday season. And then the last card we have is the 9 of Pentacles. So that's how I like to see things end, right? We have this beautiful card where they're kind of like reaping they're reaping what they've sown all year. They're kind of like secure in their stability, in their material stability, and I definitely think that this is what is going to come of this whole explosion, right? So we started off bad, right? We have the guilt, we have the lies, the hurt, all of that, but this is definitely opening the way to the healing and to this being more stable in your relationship. Because I'm not looking at the 9 of Pentacles as financial, right, or material. It's being more stable, that stability, that earth, right? Being more grounded in the relationship with this person. And then we have the 2 oracle cards. We have trust and we have freedom. So the trust brings me back to your Shungite card, right? It says, anybody looking to get honest with themselves, get real with your truth, right? So first of all, we need to trust ourselves. We need to trust ourselves enough to acknowledge the truth when it slaps us in the face, right? And that's what this Knight of Swords, this is how you start this holiday season. You're not trusting yourself. You're doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself to the point of indecision or immobility, right? Whereas this is the objective. Trust in yourself. And with that trust comes freedom, right? Because right now, this Knight of Swords can't move. I just think of this Knight of Swords as the 8 of Swords, right? Kind of like bound, right? But trapped by their own design, right? They can't make it. I can't. And you usually see the Knight of Swords charging ahead. It's one of the fastest, to me, it is the fastest knight, right? That and the Knight of Wands, they're the fastest. And because it's so uncertain of themselves, they're immobile. So with that trusting in themselves comes the freedom of mobility, that freedom to move towards this 5 of Cups in reverse, this healing, right? This stability and this renewed communication with this person who you hurt each other. And neither of you I don't see either of you as innocent in this situation. Each one of you played their role in the damage that was done. But there is healing at the end of the road this holiday season. So that is your reading, group 2. Let me know if that resonated with you. Be sure to let me know in the comments and make sure you hit that like button. I will see you in my next reading. Peace. All right, group 3. So group 3. All right, group 3. So you chose the Pyrite, Fool's Gold. So who needs it? The chronically lethargic. Anybody sleeping on their potential. when to use it on that romantic weekend away from the kids, and whenever the energy to power through feels shrouded in dark matter. This is for you to call on your core power. Yes. All right, so group 3, what can you expect this holiday season? I'm seeing good things. So first card we have is the 10 of Cups. So you can expect a nice, happy reunion with your family. Most likely socially distanced because we are still in the pandemic. But at least it will be this holiday season will be a nice, happy, emotional time with your family. You'll feel united. You'll feel happy, harmonious. So that's the good part. Next, we have the 2 of Pentacles, which is telling me that you're juggling something. At least this holiday season, you'll be able to balance your responsibilities. You're going to be able to balance. I guess like what I'm seeing from. Oh, I should be showing you the cards. We have the 10 of Cups, nice, happy, all these cups, harmonious. We have the 2 of Pentacles, which is telling me you're going to be able to balance your passions and your emotional needs, because we have the 2 Pentacles, which is earth, right? We have this jug here, which represents water, and we have all of these candles, these flames. So it's telling me you're going to balance. It's going to be easy for you to balance, or at least not necessarily easy because it's ever easy, but at least it's going to be manageable for you to juggle your responsibilities, your passions, your emotional needs, and all of that this holiday season while staying grounded, right? We have the Death card here, which is telling me there's going to be some kind of transformation, and I'm saying transformation only because the Oracle card that came out was transformation. So we also have Gateway. I know I'm going out of order, but this is what's calling my attention. We have Gateway here, so you're going to be entering this new phase, but I'm not seeing exactly what it is. I'll get back to that. I'll post some clarification cards, but I want to see what the rest of the reading says. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse here, which is telling me you're feeling like you're not being recognized for something. So it could be that perhaps you're moving on to a new job, a new project, a new area of life where you feel you'll get more recognition, or at least it'll feel more rewarding to you. We have the 4 of Cups next, and the 4 of Cups is also telling me you're over it. You're over it. You're tired of this lack of recognition, something that's not feeling rewarding. And this is not in your personal life. That's why, because we have the 10 of Cups. You're happy this holiday season. But there's something that is not rewarding for you. And I'm getting it's your job. You're not getting recognized. You're not getting, you're probably not even getting paid well. Who knows? You're not getting the recognition that you deserve. Somebody else is getting the credit. You're just no longer passionate about it, and you're over it. Yes, it does have its benefits. It could actually have benefits, right? But you're over it, and I'm getting that it's because it's a toxic environment. You're walking away. We have the Devil in reverse. You're walking away from what makes you feel trapped, what's not serving you because of the toxicity, and that makes sense. If you're not feeling recognized, right, they're probably diminishing your efforts, right? They're probably acting like you aren't contributing as much. You could have, they could be saying to you like, work harder, work harder, work harder. Meanwhile, you're already putting in all of this work, right? So you're leaving this area of your life where they're not recognizing all of the work that you do, and you're just simply over it, and it's not serving you. So that's perfectly fine. And we have the Knight of Wands, right? So we have the Knight moving, right? We have the Knight moving towards what they're passionate about, right? This action, there's this movement. So that goes with the transformation, right? We have the Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups, again, this is going back to that nurturing, that caring, that, this emotional fulfillment, right? And it's right next to the Nine of Cups, which is my favorite card in all of the tarot, because again, it's just that sense of having everything you want. So we have this progression, right? We're moving away, right? We're and now, like, just having this emotional, happy, fulfilling time is motivating you enough to move away from this, right? To move, like, I'm so fulfilled in this area of my life. Why am I putting up with this toxicity, right? And the progression is to the Nine of Cups. This is the last card that we have, and this is where you're going to end up, right? Having everything you want, being satisfied in all areas of your life. These 9 cups are behind her. She's feeling secure. She's feeling confident, right? And that's because this 10, we start with the 10 and we end with the 9. We're not going backward. We're going to a different sphere of our life where we want this to translate. We want this union, this unity, this harmony, this love and happiness to translate to other areas of our lives, right? So why would we go, why would we, when we have this at home, why would we go to work? Yes, a lot of us hate our jobs, but that's because they're jobs. But where we're not recognized for our efforts, where we're not, where we're giving 110% and we're being told we're giving 70, right? That's, and it's already a job that you want to move on. It's not your passion, right? You're trying to move towards something else, right? So this is what is happening for you this holiday season. So with this Queen of Cups, you're going, you're taking in all of the good things that are fulfilling you emotionally, and you're realizing this ain't it, boo. Like this job, I'm saying it's a job, but it could be a different area of your life, right? But it's not your like family relationships. It's, I'm saying I see it's a job, and it's not fulfilling you. And we have a lot of cups here. You're on this quest for emotional fulfillment. And with this, you're passionately pursuing it with this knight of wands, right? And so you're leaving this toxic environment. You're leaving this toxic job, and you're transforming your life, right? So you're starting, and it's funny because, like, we spend most of our time at work, so we usually try to, like, have a fulfilling work life, and that kind of disrupts our home life. But you are doing the reverse. You have a fulfilling home life. You just want that same energy to translate to your work life, right? To the other areas of your life. And that's perfectly understandable, right? So, and like I said, so you have, I mentioned the Oracle card, you have Gateway, right? So this, and you have Transformation. So it's this kind of opening, right? This transformation is going to be birthed through you going through this gateway, through this recognizing of your emotional security at home, your emotional fulfillment at home, right? And this Knight of Wands is going through that gateway, and death is the transformation that you're, this ending of this cycle, this toxicity, this lack of rewarding that you're getting in this place. And then finally you have flow. And you have you have 1, 2, 3, you have 4 cups here, right? So 4 cups, that's water, that's the flow. That's what your emotions should be guiding you here. I know I like to say, think with your head, right? But in this instant, you should be thinking with your heart, because let your heart tell you, like, this is not where I want to be, right? And then go from there. How can you birth that transformation, right? How can you end this cycle and go to something that you're passionate about, that's more fulfilling, that's something that you will have a more positive, rewarding time, and get that 9 of Cups. I'm always on the search for that 9 of Cups. I love the 9 of Cups. So that is your reading. I didn't need to clarify, but I got it. Actually, I do want to clarify. I just want to make sure what area of life this is talking about, because I'm getting work, but I just want to. All right, so we got the Sun card in reverse, right? We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Six of Coins in reverse. This is definitely about your job. This is about your job. You're unhappy there. You're unhappy. You're not feeling fulfilled. What's the opposite of the light of the sun, the warmth of the sun? You're feeling cold and dark. It's just like, you're not happy there. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is telling me that your creative, not only your creative endeavors are paused. They're halted because of this situation, because of this job. And we have the Six of Coins in reverse, right? So we have this Six of Coins is telling me that your job is not giving you what you need. The Six of Coins, we see, the Six of Coins is often like the charity card, like, right, giving out, but it's just, you're not receiving here. You're not, it's not an equal give and take, because you're putting in all of this work. They're not recognizing you from it. We have that from the Six of Wands, and you're not happy. You're not able to do what you want to do creatively, or what things that you're passionate about. And then on top of that, they're not paying you enough for this shit. So yeah, that's about your job. So this holiday season, you can expect to transform your work life to make sure that it's as fulfilling as your home life, because right now emotionally you're emotionally supported, your family life is going well, you guys are in harmony, right? But that work sphere, your other family, your work family, they're toxic. You got to get rid of that this year, boo. So that is your reading this for this holiday season, group 3. Let me know in the comments if it resonates, and hit that like button, share this with your friends, and I will see you in my next reading. Peace.